Good morning, this is Shelby Law with the Great Basin Fire Potential Briefing for Friday, June 23rd, 2017. We're in for a bit of a break in fire potential impacts across the Great Basin for today and Saturday, as we're expecting lighter winds and generally sunny skies region-wide. For Sunday into Monday, we're looking for a return of moisture moving back up into far western Nevada on Sunday and spreading into the central Great Basin on Monday. We're also looking for some gusty southwest winds across Nevada and southern Utah as we work into Monday. Lightning activity was fairly minimal yesterday, just located along the northeast Utah border, with really only very light precipitation observed with these storms. Current fire activity is shown here with some new initial attack across Nevada and parts of Utah yesterday. The big story continues to be the Brian Head fire in southern Utah, while many of the other fires in Nevada seem to be getting under control. Current ERCs are shown on this map with the values above the 90th percentile observed across much of southern and southeast Utah and portions of southern Nevada as well. In fact, we have one station that's above the 97th percentile. These values will continue to increase as we continue to see warm and dry days. 10-hour fuel moistures are shown on this map, which may give a better indicator of fire danger in our grass fuel types, particularly over northern and central Nevada, where we have seen continued fire activity, but where ERCs are still fairly low for the time of year. Sagebrush trends across much of the Great Basin have seen a sharp downward trend over the last couple weeks due to the extreme heat that we've experienced across much of the area. Over southern Utah, current Douglas fir samples are coming in at historical lows. This morning's satellite imagery shows a broad area of high pressure located along the west coast. A cool front came through the eastern half of the Great Basin yesterday, bringing temperatures down from where they have been for the past few days. The high pressure remains the dominant feature for the next few days, but it will be just centered to the west of the Great Basin, allowing for generally sunny skies and closer to normal temperatures over the northern and eastern half of the Great Basin, with continued hot temperatures over the south and west. No high-risk triggers have been issued for today. Max temperatures will be in the 80s over Salt Lake and continue in the upper 90s over western Nevada. Winds are generally light across the area. More of the same is expected on Saturday, although some moisture will begin to make its way northward along the California-Nevada border, but it looks like thunderstorms will remain out of the Great Basin for Saturday. Generally sunny skies and light winds will prevail on Saturday. And as we move into Sunday, some of that moisture will begin to move into Nevada for some isolated thunderstorms, generally over the higher elevations of far western Nevada. Sunny skies will continue elsewhere across the Great Basin with light winds. Little to no precipitation is expected in the next 3 days. On Monday, an area of low pressure drops into the northwest, drawing moisture further north and eastward into the Great Basin for more widespread thunderstorm activity over southwest Idaho, northwest Utah, and northeast Nevada. Gusty winds are also accompanying this area of low pressure for some highlights across northern Nevada and also southern and southeast Utah. Thunderstorms will quickly exit the area on Tuesday, although some storms may linger across northeast Utah and central Idaho, with warm, dry westerly flow in place elsewhere. On Wednesday, the center of the high remains suppressed to the south and west, which will allow temperatures to return to more seasonal normals, with generally dry conditions across the south and possibly some moisture moving into the north. More of the same is expected on Thursday, with mild northerly to northwesterly flow. 7-day precipitation totals are shown here, with some moisture moving into the north associated with that area of low pressure as we move into the beginning of the work week next week. The extended forecast is calling for near normal temperatures moving into the first week of July, with below normal chances for precipitation. The forecast is also calling for dry conditions over the southwest, when they typically would be seeing higher moisture values associated with the monsoon. This concludes today's fire potential briefing. Please check back tomorrow for the latest updates.